Field at Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the UTEP Miners and the Utah State Aggies. Restate the stadium for Jessica with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We'll check in with her now.
Catching up with the Utah State head coach before the game, this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes, bringing this running back in the transfer portal. He knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Downfield, it's Colson. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wasting no time slinging it around. Complete. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The Miners in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Short pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
From the gun, it's Jones. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Looking for room, it's Coleman. Got the 1st down. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got some room into the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
squirts through the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Rush right in his face. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third and long coming up. Defense not showing press coverage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for the edge. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Second down to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hits inside, it's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Jones. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Brown. Touchdown, UTEP! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Combs. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulls it. He'll toss it. Got the 1st down. There he goes. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the 1st quarter. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Right side, it's Johnson. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets into the 45.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. He's loose down the middle. The pick 6, he takes it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Quick catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The corner route is definitely a timing route because you're pushing straight up the field to make it look like you're running a go, and then you break to the sideline. So quarterback and wide receiver really have to be on the same page with timing.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Drops back on first down. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Turning it on. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half.
95, 96, bridge. 95, 90, ready.
Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Jones. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Out wide right, it's Jones. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Scanning the field, it's Colson.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off.
Long way to go on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Left side is Henry. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Miners want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
He's brought down at the 20. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Coleman. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Under. Jet. Let it go.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Grab near the sticks, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Freeze.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Hey, move. Go.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Razorbacks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And with that W, they get back above 500, 3-2 now on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense defense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Return!
Quarterback changing the play.
Level! Hide, ready, go!
On play action. They're all over it. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the wideout. Looking for running room. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Ready! Freeze! Shift! Where did he go?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Across the 25, he's got room. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Changing the routes with his receivers.
Go!
Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Aggie. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to have, they were ready to rock and roll to start this 2nd half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Right back to it. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Ready, go!
Play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Sells to fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. Got it inside the 10. And he'll run and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest. Takes it in to the end zone for 6.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off Jones. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
That's caught. It's Brown.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Henry. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We reach the break, and Utah State holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. Sets his feet. It's Colson. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him to force him out of bounds and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, UTEP. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. Fourth down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in fourth down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Making the adjustment. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Shakes him in, and he might take off. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
The Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
Yeah, and the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Send the tight end in motion. Snaps on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Straight ahead, it's Jones. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What they would give to help their 25-yarder. Back to pass, it's Colson. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Left side, it's Brown.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Tough run here, it's Jones. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
Punch! Escape! Nah, check! Nah! Oh, idiot!
Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready, go!
Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have one timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Go!
Second down to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And every defensive coordinator in the country will tell you, you want to get them to third and long. Obvious passing situations. Because they won second down and they got that big sack, they put them in the predictable third down. They win and probably force the punt here.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the first down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50 and get in scoring position.
Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily. momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Sweet, sweet. Ready to go.
Drops back on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He's changing the play.
Freeze, freeze. Booster, booster. Go, go.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Got him right there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play.
Go, go.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his target. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun.
Q, Q. Ready to go.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got room on the return. Crosses midfield. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.